It's the WNBA All-Star Game. Welcome, everyone. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga. This was one of the best days on the WNBA calendar.
It sure is. It's like fantasy basketball in real life. We're going to see stars align and rivals team up. These are just combinations that we would never see.
The WNBA All-Star Game, a contest like no other.
Of course, these are the most competitive players in the league, the best players in the league, so everybody wants to win. But this game is for the fans, exciting plays, free-flowing offense, lots of points.
Now here's Ionescu, and she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. And what a great night this is for basketball fans. We've got some of the best talent in the world on the same court right here.
And it's always fun to watch players who are usually fierce opponents suit up as teammates.
One of the best parts of the All-Star Game, probably the best part, you get to see different players play with each other and the chemistry between them. It's always very interesting.
Now here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Carter. Ionescu outside. Up top Wilson. Over Stewart. And it's Wilson missing.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. So she just doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. Here's Griner. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Always easily above 50% shooting from the floor. Griner is deadly inside.
Wilson outside. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu outside. Here's Wilson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Agunbowale with it. Clark outside. Drops in the tray.
The basis of Caitlin Clark's game, it's the free ball, the ability to stretch out that floor.
Now here's Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Jones. And here's Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Agunbowale. Screened by Stewart. For 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, they finally miss on their 4th shot of the game. Good way to start things off, right?
Pass to Wilson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Good work defensively by Breanna Stewart. Outside Agunbowale. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Ogwumike, guarded by Howard. Ogwumike outside. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
Pass to Griner. Agunbowale. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. And here's Carter. Looking for her first basket still in this one. The floater. Arike Agunbowale with some nice D. To the middle. Griner takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Because Agunbowale draws so much attention in the pick and roll game, she's more than happy to facilitate.
Ogwumike outside. Jones. Wilson, defended by Stewart. Back to Jones. Griner with the rebound. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Clark with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Here's Ogunbowale. Got it. Good job in the low post.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Offensive rebound. And she gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogwumike can be so imposing. She's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, Nneka Ogwumike is, of course, the older sister of Chiney Ogwumike. And it's been great to see both sisters make noise in the WNBA.
And so she makes both from the line. Here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Now here's Ogunbowale. Guarded by Young. Caitlin Clark outside. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, they're shooting lights out from distance here early.
Yeah, how do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss right now.
Now Ionescu. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wilson in the post. Stewart's there. And it's Wilson missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Back to Stewart. And rejected by Brianna Jones.
Using the height. Jones, an imposing defender.
Here's Young. Wilson the screen. Down low. There's her 3rd field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Outside Ogunbowale. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Stewart. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Pass to Ionescu. Launches a 3. Now here is Ogwumike. Outside Young. To the paint. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Ogwumike.
I think Ogwumike is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Now here's Clark. She's got 9. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Great D that time from Nneka Ogwumike. The East All-Stars trailing. Ionescu has it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good. Wilson.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
And here's Clark. Collier outside. Pass to Ogunbowale. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That one, no good.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Outside Young. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Another three for the East All-Stars.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Now Ogunbowale to the inside. Here's Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Ogunbowale.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Now here's Ogumake. Pass to Jones. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Another block by Griner. Normally, she leads the league in blocks.
On the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
They're taking it to them. Feels like they've gotten every rebound.
Collier left side. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Inside. And that one's good. Wilson.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
There's the horn, and it's been a close game at the end of one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's the second quarter, right in the thick of this All-Star game. And it's already been a lot of fun. Now the East All-Stars with it. Gray outside. Down low. Agbagor. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
You look at someone like Ezi Magbagor, a modern big, length defensively, can hit jumpers, just so talented.
Outside Plum. The screen by Collier. 5 on the clock. Plum can't hit.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Now here's Plum. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Poked away and stolen by Gray. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Takes the three. And it's Collier with the rebound. The West All-Stars trailing. Here's Copper. Knocked away.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Now here's Young. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. There's the three. Rebounded by Copper. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Up top of Ogunbowale. Stolen by Jones. Gray outside. Pass to Young. McBride outside. He brings it in as the shot clock ticks down.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Collier. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Looking real comfortable attacking around the rim. If you give Collier the rock anywhere near the basket, she's not going to disappoint.
And the East All-Stars call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's McBride. Kennedy Carter for three. Can't get it to go. She's taken two and missed two. Now here's Plum. Guarded closely. Ogunbowale. Guarded by Young. Ogunbowale, no good. The Eastern All-Stars leading. Here's McBride. Misses the layup. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Up top, Plum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Carter. After two misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
Lightning quick. When Carter gets a step on you to the hoop, good night.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Cans it from downtown. It's a tie ball game.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Carter. Jackie Young from outside. And Collier pulls it down. Here's the West All-Stars. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Ogunbowale. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Here's Collier. A kick out to Ogunbowale. They shoot again. And the basket by Collier. Now here's Carter. Pass to Young. To the inside.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here. first free throw is good.
Well, Jones is known for a physical style of play, but what often gets overlooked is her footwork, which she skillfully uses to create easy buckets.
Both shots good from the stripe. Ogunbowale with it. Pass to Collier. Clark, clock at 6. From downtown, Asia Wilson grabs the board. Ionescu outside. Drills the three-pointers.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
And here's Ogunbowale. Up top, Clark. Pass to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Now Ionescu. She's got 6. Here's Jones. Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Wilson with it. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. The West All-Stars trailing. Here's Ogunbowale. The tray. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, we know Ogunbowale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
Right outside. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Wilson. Nafisa Collier with some nice D. Clark, covered by Ionescu. Outside Ogunbowale. Clark, beyond the arc. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Wilson sets a screen. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That ball is off target, and that's her 3rd miss. She's made 2 shots from the field. Pass to Clark. Outside Stewart. And here's Collier.
Now, she might be a big, but you don't want to foul her. At about 80% from the line, Collier is a good bet to knock down all of these.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And she can't get the first.
You know, Collier has quickly proven her ability here in the WNBA, and I think she's only going to get better as time goes on.
Good on the second free throw. Now here is Ionescu. She's got 6. Wilson outside. Magbegor. Pass to Ionescu. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezi Magbegor.
She's picked it up since the start of the second. Her shots are starting to fall.
The Western All-Stars with the lead. Outside Stewart. Clark with it. The screen by Collier. Just 4 to shoot. And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
This is an absolute monster performance from her. She is just torching them from behind the arc.
Now here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. Here's Wilson. A rebound by Breanna Stewart. Here's the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Sinks the three-pointer.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Pass to Magbegor. Ionescu outside. Wilson with it. Defended by Stewart. And that one's good. Wilson.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Outside Stewart. To the middle. Here's Collier. And she finishes nicely on the layup. And here are the East All-Stars now. Trailing here by 8. Ionescu outside. Good on the triple.
She's come alive since the start of the second quarter. She's been on fire.
Now here's Howard. Defended by Carter. Clark outside. Picked by Jones. Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Carter. Ionescu outside. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Clark outside. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The West All-Stars on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of the WNBA All-Star Game, the summer showcase for the W. The East All-Stars trailing. Pass to Ogwumike. Wilson. Now Ionescu. For the lead. Arike Ogunbowale pulls it in. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Now Griner. She's guarded by Wilson. To the inside. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Well, you have to be aware of Stewart around the rim. She's just too good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Ionescu has it. Outside Carter. Ogwumike, guarded by Howard. The shot's good.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
Now here's Agumbawale. She has 5. Clark outside. Launches it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Griner. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Wilson. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. A 4-point game.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Now here's Ionescu. 14 points for her. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And here's Agumbawale. Pass to Griner. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Agumbawale. Now here's Howard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Carter. Fouled hard that time. She'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, Carter makes things happen with the ball in her hands, using the contact to get to the line.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. And it's tied up with that one.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
And that one drops, so they lead by 1.
You know, Kennedy Carter already has some impressive stats to her name. Did you know she was the youngest player to put up 30 points in a WNBA game?
Clark, covered by Ionescu. Stewart with the screen. Shoots the 3. And Clark gets the 3. Now Carter. And the East All-Stars call time here. There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
Ionescu outside. Off the mark there with the 3. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Pass to Ogunbowale. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And the West All-Stars with another 3. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Ionescu. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's got 8. Shoots it up. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Public service announcement. Caitlin Clark is a walking bucket. Her all-around shot-making ability is off the charts.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Wilson. Breanna Stewart with the steal. Inside, Ogunbowale. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Ogunbowale flashes signs of both.
Here's Ogumake. Here's Jones. No good on the 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Outside, Ogunbowale. Down low. Shot's good by Clark.
Well, when Clark's on the floor, defenses in general have to extend way outward, and that creates a lot of opportunities in the lane.
Now here is Ionescu. 20 points for her. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Wilson. Good work defensively by Breanna Stewart.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Ogunbowale with it. Defended by Carter. And a foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. To the paint. Here's Ogunbowale. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Takes a step back. Here's Young. And she can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Ogunbowale. The rebound by A'ja Wilson. Pass to Young. Here's Ionescu. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ogunbowale. It's good from about 19 feet.
So smooth on the handle. Young able to navigate the pick and roll.
Clark outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Young with it. To the inside. And stolen by Napheesa Collier. Here's Ogunbowale. Count that bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Now here is Ionescu. 20 points for her. There's the triple. Arike Ogunbowale with the rebound. Nafisa Collier on the wing, covered by Ionescu. Clark outside. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
And here's Young. Ionescu outside. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Jones can't hit.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Out of bounds. It'll be the East All-Stars ball. The Western All-Stars making a switch here. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Clark. Back to Gray. Wilson outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. Clark with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Clark. Clock at 6. And the West All-Stars with another 3.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Now here's McBride. Gray outside. Picked by Jones. And Chelsea Gray gets the 3.
Making a statement. Gray saw that 3 go in on one end, had to answer on the other. Just so competitive.
Up top, Clark. Gray defending. Leah Copper from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gray. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Shoots over Agumbawale. Young shot's good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The West All-Stars on top. They lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. The final quarter of the All-Star game. What a special night on the WNBA calendar. Here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 14. Kelsey Plum from outside. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Ionescu up top. And it's blocked by Breanna Stewart.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a significant dimension to her team's defense. I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
She gets that one.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Tries the spin move. Outside Carter. 6 to shoot. Boston sets a screen. And Kennedy Carter, here we go. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
And that's another dumb mistake. They're just on autopilot. I mean, they look totally dejected.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Plum. And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston. That is her first foul of the game. The Western All-Stars making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Boston. Ionescu.
Just 5 on the clock.
Now here's Carter. Guarded by Howard. Here's Boston. That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. And another miss by the Western All-Stars.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You gotta love Carter's tenacity. He goes up inside and takes her shot despite being fouled.
She misses the free throw.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Ryan Howard drives in.
That one rolling around and rims out.
Now the East All-Stars with it.
They trail by 14.
Here's Boston.
Makes it off the glass.
Oh, man. Boston is a tough customer inside. Nice shot.
Now here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Copper. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, it's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here is Stewart. Copper outside. Stewart with the screen.
Let's go with a 3.
They get it back.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Tip your hat to Stewart, maybe the best player in the world. She still does the extra little dirty work inside.
Now here is Ionescu.
Deflected.
Right side Howard. Pass to Plum.
Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity.
The shot, no good. Ezzy Magbagor, nice defense. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Outside Plum. To the middle.
And that one's good. Jones.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Young.
Looking to end the run.
The Western All-Stars grab the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here's Plum, covered by Ionescu. Picked by Jones. Back to Copper. Howard.
The three-pointer off the mark.
She's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Guarded by Howard.
Ionescu has it. Picked up by Plum. Now here's Ionescu.
Tight defense on her. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a tall task facing off with McLemore. I mean, she's so long. She brings constant energy, drawing the foul there.
And she knocks down the first one. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now Ogunbowale. Reiner with the screen. Ogunbowale, no good. Here's Ionescu. Outside Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Wilson sets a screen. Tries it from 16. The East All-Stars with another miss. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Clark. Outside Howard. And here's Ogunbowale. Reiner with the screen. They grab their own miss. Out to Howard. Here's the three. He can't get that one.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far just unable to get on fourth here.
Now here is Ionescu. Back to Agumake. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
The inside game of Agumake is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
Pass to Reiner. Here's Clark. Covered by Ionescu. Clark. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu. The Eastern All-Stars are struggling. Out to the right wing. Connects from three-point range.
One of the hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu, has worked really hard at perfecting that shot.
Ogunbowale with it. Stewart with the screen to stop the drought. And that's good. Enrique Ogunbowale for three.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
East All-Stars now. 15-point game. Back to Carter. 6 to shoot. Ogumake outside. Misses the 3. And here's Ogunbowale. From the high post. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Now Carter. Pass to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Griner with the rebound. Now here's Clark. Covered by Ionescu. Down low. Here's Griner. And she makes good on the layup.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's Carter. Ionescu outside. And good as it snugs right down through the net. Timeout called the Western All-Stars.
Timeout West All-Stars.
Here's Howard. Left side of Ogunbowale. And a trend over the last few years, Brian. Less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Now here's Carter. Ionescu outside. This one for 3. The Western All-Stars grab the miss. Here's Ogunbowale. Pass to Clark. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wilson. Caitlin Clark pulls it in. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
Just another awesome all-star game. You know, we might get old, but these games never get old.
Nope, it's just amazing seeing all the top players in one place. It only happens once a year. That is what makes the All-Star Game so incredible.